Hello, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to some more Schedule One. So we're running around today. We have a little bit on us. Let me see if we have anybody that wants to buy stuff. Let's see, three of them for 160. That's fine. We can do that. We'll do that next hour. Let's see. Oh, I was fixing to do it. I'm sorry. All right, let's see. And then, so I figured out to get the UV lamps and lights and stuff, we're going to need to get to Hoodlum 5. So that's going to be kind of our goal here is to get up to Hoodlum 5. And then once you can get to Hoodlum 5, then we can get access to the warehouse. And then once we get access to the warehouse, then we can buy the better stuff. So the goal here is to make as much money as we can before that time. Let's see. Those are all right. I'm low on dirt again. All right, and then also we need to jeez, I'm completely out of everything. Oh my lord. Oh, let's see. We'll put these guys back here. Done. Let me do this. I think we can go. See. Let's see. That's sure. We'll do it afternoon first thing. All right. So basketball courts, and then in front of the hotel. Let me get up here and see if we can get the dealer. Okay, so I need to get $500 to be able to hire him. Three of them. All right, yeah, we can do it that way. So if you hold on control and hit right click, it puts one at a time in there. Waiting for a friend to show up at the basketball court here. There comes Kyle right there. And then we're just in the process of trying to store as much money as we can here. Trying to get as far as we can up. So yeah, so their standards are low. Okay. All right, and then so we have enough to get the dealer started now. Then I want to go up here and get him going. So go ahead, work for me as a distributor, right? Okay, we'll give him $500. And then we'll do this. We'll go, I need to trade some items and give you some, these guys. Actually, no, I don't want to give you those guys. You can wait. So there is another way to do this stuff, and I want to do it. Problem is, I need to get another cell. Oh, wait, we can probably sell to her. Let's see. Offer a deal. Let's see. Let's try that. Okay. Free sample. Try to get free samples out to while we're going around. Nice. Got another guy there. No free sample for you yet. Is Uncle calling me again? Need to get how much are jars? A jar is $3. You know what? That's fine. Let's just do that. One more. There you go. Let's do this. So I want to take the jar and go do this. And then put these guys in here like this. We'll pack those. That. There you go. Do that. And you go. All right, that's a little bit better. Oh, we need water. Need water. All right, we'll get these guys watered, so that'll give us more. And then I can give, because I think the way it works is if I can stick 5 of those things into a bottle, and then I can just give the 5 things to Benji, and then I don't have to. That like this. That like this. I'll take all 6 of those. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just standing over here watering stuff. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Where else? Let me get. I'm just gonna accept everybody. I don't have time to figure it out. And then it looks like the best way to do it is to just kind of do everything at late night because you get a bonus for that. But let's see. Let's see. Basketball court, skate park. So skate park, Supreme Pizzeria's down there. Basketball court's there. The range is right over there. So here, basketball court there. And then we just need to figure out where Bud's bar is. Complete deal. Okay, there's one for you. Figure out who else we're supposed to be meeting up here. Do we only have one? No, we only have one of them. So the next 2 are at the basketball court. It's just stacked up in here. All right, so those are both done. Behind Hyland Gun Club. And then Bud's Bar. Sam, I don't know if that's a good place to see. All right, so that's all sold. They're all happy with me. So let's go here. Let's go with Lubin. Sure thing. And then Dill. Sure thing. And then Dill and sure thing. All right. So skate park, and basketball courts. Click Dill. All of those are done. We'll get down here to the basketball court real quick. Probably need to get a skateboard. So I made C2. All right, so we'll get these guys. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna give these to Benji. Take some items. Give you those. We'll do that. Now we're gonna go hide in our room, and we're gonna set Benji up real quick. All right, so this is all good here. So that's good there. All right, so now this is the way it's going to kind of work is the game advances to 4 a.m. and then it just sits there. I should have gotten soil beforehand because now I'm going to be kind of hosed tomorrow. Um, but we'll open our thing. We're going to look for. So right now Benji only has the OG Kush, right? So if I take basically deliveries. Let's see. No, let's go look at products, right? So OG Kush is basically calming. All right. So if I do that, and then I go look at our contacts, right? So Kyle, it'd be nice if we could like just right click on there and say Kyle. So Benji assigned customer. So we'll look for Kyle, right? So we're gonna add Kyle to him, and then I don't want see calming. Smelly, Smelly Munchies, Furic. Looking for people that specifically want calming. So we don't have enough people that really want calming, it looks like. So instead, what we'll do is we'll just give them a couple of other people. Um, so we're gonna give them my Mick, and we're gonna give him. We'll give him Miss Mean. That way, we're not paying our rent, or we're not paying our rent. We bought that place, but we're not doing both of those things and doing the same. See. Collect dead drop behind the supermarket. All right. And then the problem is too is that like well I can have enough for like 15 more. Get those trimmed up. And then the problem is I'm now out of dirt. And then I'll need to put diesel up. Put you there, and we'll put you there. And then I think pretty much we're just waiting until the morning, I think. All right, so we'll go ahead and sleep, and we'll see how that goes. Now, you'll get more experience if you sell the stuff, as opposed to if Benji sells it or your dealer sells it. So, obviously, we want to try to make as much money as or much experience as we can, because we need to get to Hoodlum 5 in order to get the next level of stuff up. 10 potential customers. So we open Westville. All right. And then behind the supermarket, but we also need to put some money away. Deposit. Do that. Do this guy here. Like to purchase something. All right, so here I need to get 12 of those. The sprinkler cans, I want to get those, but you know what? We actually just do it. Um, and then just purchase it. We'll just do it. I the the watering game. It's okay, but it's a pain. All right, let me get these guys in here. Let me figure out this guy like this. There's a lot of money to spend on it, but it's less time that I have to sit here and uh water it. Oh, I'm missing dills in the background. Sorry about that. See, we'll deal that. We'll do that is fine. Uh, Jesus, they are impatient. And you can just set them all up and just do them all after hours, and then just kind of run around and kind of do it after hours. I haven't been doing that. All right, so we got all that stuff going. All right, so we'll put a soil on here. That way we have enough soil for next time. We'll do this guy here, here, there, and there. All right, so that is all there. Oh, I think that is still the supermarket is supermarket. I think the supermarket, that's where I left my that. And then so I want to do this and go messages. And then we'll do this. I need to order a dead drop. Do that. Just order 3 of each of them because yeah, I don't have a lot of cash on me. I've just spent a lot of money on other things. All right, let's do this. Oh, not that one. It's over here. Get stuck on the rock. All right, give me my bat back. All right. What are you doing, my friend? Okay, we can't even talk to you yet. All right. So really all we're doing right now is just trying our best to just make money, and trying to get going. I do need to get, let's see, I need to get 20 of those, and then you get 20 of those. Oh, did I not have enough money? Need to talk to Uncle Nelson again. 182. So I left $3 in there. So let me figure out where my. Let's go talk to Uncle Nelson. Okay, so that means he must have made a sell. Start manufacturing, higher quality product. Yeah, we get that. Different weed strains. Okay. Yeah, and then we get a mixing station. All right, so we'll buy a mixing station. We need to get more money first. So let me put those in there. Okay, let me get that, and then we'll get this guy. Get those in there. One of those in there. That's fine. Okay, so we can do that. I get those out. Put these in. Oh, we got poles out. All right, that's fine. Okay. All right. Then we get those. Stereo wall, taco. Okay, that's fine. We'll go by there in a minute. That's fine. Do night again. And then here we can do those guys like this. Oh, we can only put 10 of those in at a time. Okay. All right, we get this guy. Those away, put those away. Grab those. Do this. Pack those guys. Nope, give me those. They are not grabbing very well. All right, we just do it this way then. All right, we'll just get them in there. There's a bunch of those. All right, so that stuff is there. Get these. Let me get these guys. Let's see. I need 12. That's 20. I don't know if I can do 20 of them. I think I'm full up. Let me see if I can grab some more from Yahoo over here. Need some things. Okay. Oh, okay. So I had an extra OG Kush there. I was going to give to him, but he's going to have to wait. All right. We get this guy going. Sure thing. And then let's see. Still, sure, why not? Get all these guys going for night. Okay, so we need to go taco ticklers. Get this guy here. Those are good. Bring pizza, skate park. Oh, let's see, waterfront. The waterfront's over there. So we'll start with the waterfront. Eventually, this guy will show up. So, yeah, because yeah, it should be like right here. So it shows the meeting spot on your thing, whether they're ready for you or not. And then we need to purchase a mixing station. But the problem is I need to sell all this stuff to be able to do it. All right, so you want two of them, two of those. Then where are we going now? Let's not go that way. You, my friend, are gonna have to wait for a minute. See, so they've gone away. We can go down here and get these guys now. Gun range is over here. And the skate park. Oh, I had enough to do all of them. Oh, that's what happens. They walk and kick the car over. Okay, that makes more sense now. All right, so here's this stuff for you, dude. I guess I should have got my money from him. 202, that's it. All right, so we'll go back, get our room done. I don't know if we have enough time to get a mixing station. That is done for the mixing station. Look at this guy going in here. We'll get these guys going. See, where is the mixing station? So we get that guy going. We'll get our mixing station put up. Beth wants to. Sure. And then, how many do you want? And you want two more? You want three. And then Beth, let's see, dealers. Let's see, where's Beth? Beth. All right, so she'll get it from him instead. Next to Bud's Bar in front of the motel. So Bud's Bar is right over there. Let's see. So good thing is for the most part, the police stay right where they're supposed to. So we get those all done, and I'm out of stuff. See if we can get back home here. Come in here. Ah, sucker fishes. All right, let me turn the lights on so we can see what we're doing in here. All right. So first thing we need to do let's put down our mixing station. So there's our mixing station. So that's good. Then we need to start getting these guys, get those done. Now, I don't think the seeds will grow after midnight or after 4 a.m. They're like gremlins. You're not supposed to feed them after dark either. Or no, it's water them after dark and then feed them after midnight or something. It's been a long time since I watched that show. Get all these guys covered. I don't even have sour diesel listed yet. All right. So then we just run over here, and instead of doing this, the other silly mini game, we just do this and just turn this guy on like this. All right, look, it's all done. All right, so that stuff is all running. And then for the most part, we just have these guys. And I'm out of OG Kush right now. So if I go in here, I go to products and I just unlist this for now. I think I can just unlist it. And then that way they won't freaking text me with 500 messages about not being able to get it. Because the problem is I don't have enough. And then I think that's ultimately going to be my problem is trying to keep enough stuff. So that is sour diesel. We'll get these things going. We'll get this guy in. And I may end up needing to just kind of get a little bit of backstock built because that's my issue is I just don't have I just get distracted between one or the other. And I kind of hose myself because I should have enough seeds, enough stuff to get going for tomorrow. But we still owe because I think I go this guy. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't tell me. I think I at least 190 I owe him. And technically, I could probably put this stuff here. All right, we can just do that. We can run over here and pay him real quick. All right, so I owe him 192. So put all the money in there, hit E, and then he takes out what he needs, and then he does that. Now, if I do this, and I go back to him again, order a dead drop. The problem is, I think I can only order 10 at a time. We can start getting that one. Yeah, so 4 hours and 30 minutes. And this is the problem I was running into in the previous game, right? Is like it's great, like I have all these different strands, but it's almost better to focus on a single strand. Because now I'm gonna end up having like 15 different strands and I just don't have the throughput to be able to make it. So what I may do is wait until I get to the purple stuff or something. Or maybe we'll just stay with the green stuff and just grow as much of that as we can. So other than that, though, we are just waiting for the morning. So we will do that. get all that stuff done in the morning. So we went from Hoodlum 1 to Hoodlum 2. We got the soil pour, which is in and of itself, it sounds like a good plan, but it's not. It sounds a lot better than it really is. So I think what I might start doing is kind of going down to a single version because the yeah I'm gonna do it. I keep buying extra stuff because it's fun, but um in the grand scheme of things, I think it's better for me to only have one type. All right, so let's get those out. Let's get these guys and trade them. Do that. All right, so those will go in. So these will go straight to Zippy. Let's see, let's do all this stuff. There you go. And you go. Nope. And you go. And you go. And you go. All right, that stuff is all good. Do that. We'll pack these guys too. We'll do that into there. Okay, that goes into there like that. All right, that is all done. So let me get these swapped out and put these guys back in here. And then if you hit this thing here, you can unpack it too. So that way, if you do, because in my prior playthrough, I was like, oh, I didn't know how to do that, but yeah, that's how you do it. There's a big button right on the screen. It's like the dev, knew that might be a problem. All right, we get those out. All right, so those, I think I'm just gonna go give all this stuff to Yahoo up here, and then I think he can still sell it even if I don't have it listed for sale. I hope. Let's see, and we're gonna find out. We're just gonna give him a bunch of it and see what happens. And then we'll have that stuff. All right. So where is under the West Bridge? Which one's the West Bridge? The gas mart. Why is the gas mart under the West Bridge? All right. So and then we need to go to the gas mart anyway because we need to pick up some stuff to do some mixing. And under the West Bridge. All right, let's see what's in here. Okay, that's good. We got all those. And the gas mart has one. Oh, that was weird. But I can't actually buy anything right now because my backpack is full of garbage. All right, so we got all those guys going. I got it turned off so nobody can bother me about buying stuff right now. I think I'm just gonna go. Let's see, where'd my dirt go? And then put you guys there. And put you there. I am making a mess of this place. All right, we'll get these guys filled up. Get these guys cut open. Let's get these put in. this guy off. Get that guy start to grow. That guy put in. Come on now. All right. So these are at least starting to cook or starting to grow. And then get that guy going. Get these trimmed up. More of those. Those are good. Come on. Nope, my inventory's full. It checks out. It makes sense. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right. We need more. We need more of those. I want to find out if I can start giving things out of the. Let's see. I can't even pick them up. Can't even pick them up. Too much garbage in my inventory. And that's the problem is that when you have that much stuff in your inventory, it just gets to this point where you just can't pick anything up anymore. And then you're going to go try to buy jugs or bar or bags or something. You just can't carry them. Uh, so that will give us those. So we'll run back over here. All right, we get these things packed up. Yeah, if you grab it and try to move it too quickly, it doesn't work. If you do it slow, then it's okay. So I do like the physics part of it. That part's cool. I like it. All right, we get those guys done. All right, so all that stuff is there. There's only four of them on there. That doesn't seem right. All right, we get these guys done. These guys out of here like this. Also, these guys out of here. I just want to try to get far enough in so we can start opening the other items. Let's see. This was sour diesel. Okay. We get some stuff going so I can actually get this stuff going. And then I need to go figure out some stuff. Right. Activate that guy, activate that guy, activate that guy. All right, so those are all going. Okay. And then let me give me those. Put you there, give me these. And then you can go there, you can go there, you can go there. Okay. Get these guys packaged up. So that stuff comes here. This guy can come here, and this guy can come here. All right, now let me go here. Let me turn on products, sour diesel. Go ahead and list that for sale. Okay. Yep, night. Yes, night. Uh, sure thing. And then sure thing, night. Okay, you're already done. All right, so Hyland. Okay, so the over here. So I'm gonna go try 2, 2, 2, and 6. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna see if I can pull them out of the jars. So this is the guy on the waterfront. He wants two of them. I can't. Nope. All right. Next to Bud's Bar, behind the Highland Range. You want how many? There. Yeah, that's fine. Because if not, I'm not going to be able to complete it. One of those, one of those. And then next to Bud's Bar. All right, so they're all good. So then the question is does Mixing Mania, so I need to mix something. And in order to mix stuff, I need to have stuff out of baggies. So we're going to go in here. So let me get card only. I like to purchase something. So let's see. You know what? Let's do 20 of those. And let's do 20 of those. Let's see, purchase those. All right, so that's good. So we'll go ahead once we'll get back. We'll look at doing that. I want to stop by here and check on this dude and see if he sold anything. He's out dealing, so he will sell stuff then that we don't have for sale. So that's good to know. Heard heard a fire truck going by outside. I thought it was in the game. I was like, oh no, and he's getting nabbed. Let's see. Deal. Where are you going? Wharf west of the West Warehouse. Good. We have exactly three. And then we'll do three. And then, so it's kind of one of those things that, all right, so that is good. The police is out. It's funny how they only arrest me. Everybody else is allowed to be out at night, but I get beat up every time. Doesn't seem fair. Seems like they're profiling. I think that's Benji's coming out to do that. All right. So now what I want to do is get these all trimmed up. All right. So that's 12 of them. Let me go and put this stuff on here, right? And then I'm going to do this guy like this. And then we're going to do some mixing. So the way the mixing works is you need to have the buds on you, right? Which is easy. You go to the mixing station here, and then we take this. So this is energizing. So I'm going to put in energizing, and then I'm going to put refreshing, right? And then, okay. So if I just mix it with that, it just makes it more energizing. So I don't think we want to do that then. So we'll pull that out. We'll mix it with this guy. So energizing and unknown, right? So we don't know what it does here. So feeling energized, right? So you chubbed up. So we'll do this, and then once we do that guy, we're gonna go right click and gather a bunch of this stuff, take it slowly up and put it in slowly, and then put it in there. And then once you do that, you push it that. It takes it a minute. A minute later, it's gonna be done. So we'll go ahead harvest these guys. All right, so we got these guys. I'll go in here like this. And then, so I think for these, we'll only have 12 of those. Only have 12 baggies. Get these guys put in. Let me get these guys put in. So it's good to know that if I can put whatever I want into jars, and then as I do that, then I can just give it to Benji, and he'll just kind of figure it out. Um, all right, so it sounds like our mixing is done. So that can go in there. These guys can go like this and like this. This guy. So Aspen Death, energizing and Tropic Thunder. So those will go in there. So then we'll begin the next set of 10 here. So it makes us 10 at a time. Do that. So we'll go ahead and start that guy. That guy's going. And then we'll get down here into this guy. So this is Sour Diesel. Get. I can change those. And then we can change these guys out with these guys. And then we put, nope, not those guys. Put those guys in there. This place is a mess. All right, we get all these guys cut. All right, so now we have a bunch of those. Still have my chook. So we'll get those mixed up here in a second. I kind of want to mix these things. Well, I guess technically it'd probably be better to give them to Benji, so I don't have to deal with it. I can't. Okay. Because if I just give them to Benji, then I can just let him sell them. I think he just sells for default then. So we'll do product, right? So we'll do that. So that's refreshing. This will be refreshing and unknown. So we go ahead and begin that guy. So you get a whole picture. So we just drop the picture in there. And then we'll do that. Put those in there. Put that in there. Then once you get all 11 of them in there, it will start mixing that stuff. Get, this will actually work out. So, because then we can just do 2 bottles of them like this. And then we'll just give these all to Benji, and then he can deal with them. but that way, Uncle will be happy because this way we've completed his task too. All right, Coke cans all over the floor. Oh, what a mess! All right, and it is after curfew. So, but we can kind of run out after curfew, and at least do some cleanup here. So, and it being, I think it's currently like 4 a.m. So, with it being 4 a.m., like we can just stay here literally for as long as we want. So, if I want to sit here and mix stuff and things, now you can't grow stuff. Like the growing stops. But you can do all your mixtures. You can do all that stuff at like 4 a.m. And then that way you're not losing not losing time to it. clean up, we just clean up our mess. I can't handle it. It gets so far, and then it's gotta be cleaned up. Oh, this is days worth of stuff, and then I need to get more soil and stuff like that. So yeah, the bin's full again. Then once we get back in there, we'll get the this should at least be a couple of dollars. Let's get this guy's going here. Use that. All right, so California cookies, energizing and refreshing. So we'll get those guys pulled out. We'll go ahead and begin this guy. Get that poured in there. Get these guys. Nope, come here. Nope, come on. We'll get that started. Trash can's full again. I need to find out how much we get for a Coke can, and find out because if that's the case, let's just start mixing everything with Coke or Chook. All right, let's see. Yeah, those leaves get kind of stuck under there, and they're just there now. They belong to the floor. I hear you. $66. It's not bad. Not bad at all. All right, so this guy should be done here. So we'll get those. We'll get these guys here. Put those in. Get these all mixed up. All right, so that goes in there like that. And all right, you guys are all good now. All right, so give me those. All right. And we gotta go talk to Unc. Next time, wide range of different ingredients needed effects. Each one affects the product differently. Able to make some serious valuable product. Maybe when we start manufacturing harder stuff, okay. So that stuff is all good. And then, like I said, we're kind of in the point now where we need to start figuring out what we want to do, uh, and what products we want to sell, because as you can see, you can get overwhelmed very quickly with uh, different items and different mixtures and stuff like that. So we can get to the point really quickly where we just can't, because that's, eh, there's, I don't want to say infinite possibilities for combinations, but it's a lot, right? You're talking about probably hundreds of thousands of different combinations of different things. And then we're out of dirt, we're out of seeds again, where we do have, let's see, sour diesel. We have a bunch of sour diesel. We have some, let's see, let me get, and then the next problem is I need bags, because I like to have bags on me. I do have a couple of those left, but we're in a point where we're kind of hosed for a second. I, I'm getting way far into it. So we sold 17 sour diesel today, so that's good. That's nice. So getting through Hoodlum 2. Really, what we need to do is get to Hoodlum 5. I may work on trying to make some levels between here and Hoodlum 5, between here and next episode, because I just need some stuff. So what we'll do is we're going here. We're gonna talk to this guy. We're gonna get some bags of dirt. We'll get those added. Purchase those. I'm gonna get um. See, I think I have 4 sour diesel. Dill, knife. I'm just gonna set these guys up. I'm gonna get me a bunch of these guys. I got. Let's see. Let's purchase those. All right, that's good. And we're just gonna sell off some sour diesel, and then once I get some of the other stuff made, because I need to have enough stuff going so that I can actually function and sell things. And then that's the problem, is like trying to figure out who needs what and trying to carry all the stuff on me, and it's just it's 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 too much for me to try to worry about. So we will just change it and we'll only sell one of them. And then the problem is I'm gonna end up saying, yeah, I can do that, and then we sell the wrong thing to the wrong person, and then they're gonna get upset because we don't have enough of it. And then so let's do. You know what? Yes, we'll do night with you also. But as with everything else, I'm gonna go ahead and take off for now. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, y'all can leave those down below. If you like the videos, you want to see more of them, please consider throwing a like on it. And if you have not subscribed and you would like to, there's a button for that too. You guys be safe. We'll talk to y'all next time.